People work hard, but most people don't have a roadmap to their financial future. Life is ever changing, which can make it difficult to stay en route, even for people who have comprehensive plans. But sometimes a little knowledge and planning is all it takes to line up your hard work with your goals. I'm Mike Romanello, owner and chief financial advisor at Pro Financial Network. I believe that everyone should understand how money really works and have access to the same knowledge as the wealthy. We believe in educating our clients to make the best financial decisions for themselves and their families. I've been in the financial services business for over 19 years now. Over the next several minutes, we're going to cover some of the strategies I wrote about in my book, Thrive, which teaches clients how to thrive financially. Starting with one of the most common issues I see as an advisor, people are often confused about where they should put their money. As of today, are you putting your money into an asset? And what do you consider to be your greatest asset? Average people pay into things like their home and their cars. People understand they aren't investing when they buy a car because it's a depreciating asset. But lots of people say their personal residence is the greatest asset and the best investment they've ever made. Perfect. Question for you. Is your house an asset or a liability? I say it's both. You own it, you build wealth into it, and hopefully it appreciates. But what happens if you need access to your money in your home? You will have to apply for a home equity loan from the bank. Is your home equity really an asset if you don't have access and control over your money? What if you're disabled or you're out of work? Do you think the bank will give you access to the equity in your house? If the bank restricts you from receiving a home equity loan and you need the money, your only option is to sell your house. But where will your family live? You can't use your house key to access your money because the bank has a combination. Whether or not home ownership is right for you, be efficient. I'm not talking about using energy-saving light bulbs. Be efficient with your money. There may be a better option for you where you can keep your money safe and secure without restrictions and when and how you can access your money. Most people understand that a car is a liability, but one of the most common questions I receive is, what's the best way to purchase a car? Do I lease, finance, or pay cash for my car? There are three kinds of people who make large economic purchases, which I define as items you just can't or maybe shouldn't write a check for out of your checking account, such as a new car. These three types of people are spenders, savers, and wealth creators. The spender borrows money from a financial institution to purchase a car with a 5-year financing note from the bank. And the financial institution collects principal and interest payments from them. If you're a spender, you lose interest payments to the bank each month. The saver says to himself, I don't want to pay a financial institution and I don't want interest payments. So they decide to pay cash for the car. Each year, they put money back into their bank account for the next 5 years to replenish their savings. The problem with the saver is they are losing the opportunity cost of their money growing in other investments. How can you avoid paying the cost of interest while borrowing the money and the opportunity loss of your money when paying cash for a major economic purchase? Being a wealth creator is a concept the banks and many financial savvy people take advantage of in this country. This group not only saves money, but they use it to build wealth. They act as their own bank, and they have their money working hard, doing two jobs at once. A wealth creator will purchase a car, pay themselves back, let's say over a 5-year period, or whatever period they decide, and will do this for their entire life. Because of this, their wealth curve is never interrupted, and their wealth doesn't stop growing with each of the cars they purchase. When making major financial purchases like buying a car, you have many different options. If you had the ability to make every major economic purchase in your lifetime, car, boat, high school, or college education, vacation home, as a wealth creator, how much more efficient would the route to your ideal financial future be? Do you ever wonder why there's a bank on almost every street corner across the United States? There are more than 5,000 banks in this country. It's because they're in the business of making money. What if you could accumulate money like a bank and borrow money from yourself just like a bank does? Would that be an interest to you? Building wealth today can help you achieve a financially comfortable retirement down the road. Building wealth throughout your working life plays a key role in making retirement truly your golden years. But remember, hard work isn't everything. Careful planning is necessary, not only for building wealth, but for protecting the wealth you've created. You'll have to protect your wealth from a lot of wealth eroding factors, taxes, fluctuations in the stock market, potentially becoming disabled in your working years. Not to mention, healthcare costs in your golden years can erode your life's work and prevent you from passing on generational wealth. The stock market and all the marketing behind the alleged returns you receive in the market can be one of the wealth eroding factors. If you have $100,000 in the market and your investment drops 10% and rises 10%, do you still have $100,000? No, you'll be down $1,000. In the same way, during a market crash, when the market's down 40%, it has to rise 66.7% just to get back to even. Just because the stock market is up doesn't mean you're making money. You may be recovering from previous year's losses. Consistency is key when investing. While traveling down the road to financial freedom, a breakdown is the last thing you need in retirement. What if you didn't have to risk jeopardizing your retirement income in a recession, or another 2008 style financial depression, or a 2020 pandemic recession? We can teach you how to protect your investments while still growing your wealth. It's all about utilizing other less known tax advantage accounts. If you continue what you're doing in preparation for retirement, how much after-tax income will you have to live on in retirement? Is the number guaranteed? How will taxes affect you in retirement? Are you able to answer these questions? If not, are the answers something you'd like to discuss? Do you know what the average highest marginal tax rate has been throughout U.S. history? It's almost 58%. Do you think taxes will go higher, lower, or stay the same in the future? Do you know what the current United States national debt is? It's over $29 trillion, which amounts to almost $230,000 per taxpayer. Does that information affect your answer? One of the major wealth eroding factors that most people don't consider is the government's effect on your ability to live in retirement. Without proper planning, you'll be fighting a losing battle against the government's tax system in retirement. Politicians have been kicking the national debt can down the road for decades, and the payback of this debt will become a reality in our lifetimes. At Pro Financial Network, we can help you answer these difficult questions, develop your unique roadmap, and guide your financial future. Until we talk, I'll leave you with this. Do you want to be a saver, spender, or wealth creator? And how much money do you want to pay in taxes down the road? To schedule time to speak about our next steps, you can visit our website at www.profinancialnetwork.com or call our office at 440-871-3067. I look forward to speaking with you.